so much for being here and for waiting. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Okay. Hello, you're welcome to today's class. I'm really excited to be doing this class today. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. So, you're welcome to today's class. Today's our Wednesday parenting conversation. Whether you are joining me for the first time or you are a regular parent here, I want to say welcome to you all. You are welcome. I really appreciate you, okay? So today I'm super glad. Good afternoon, Ma. Thank you for being here. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, today we are looking at a very interesting topic. We are going to be discussing a very interesting conversation. Okay, talking about Christmas, parenting, we said to heal, to connect, and to lead in the Christmas. So many a times in the Christmas season, all of us, we are busy. We are busy preparing for Christmas. So today in our parenting conversation, we want to talk about Christmas. So we want to talk about Christmas, how you can connect and lead in the Christmas. Okay, so if you think the holidays are first, they're just fun, food, and gifts, stay with me today, okay? We will show you, and I'm going to show you how to make this season truly transformative for your family, okay? I'm going to show you how you can make this Christmas season a truly transformative one for your family. Okay, so our objective for today's class is to help you use the holiday season intentionally to connect, to guide, and to nurture your children without falling into commercialization, competition, or superficiality. Okay, how you can do a Christmas that does not overwhelm you, how you can do a Christmas that you can also put your children into consideration, you can also put your family into consideration. The kind of Christmas you can do this year that will be different, okay, that will be different from the ones the overwhelming Christmas you know, okay, the overwhelming Christmas you know. So today we're going to be telling you things you can do that is different from those overwhelming Christmas. That Christmas you are just looking for, who will braid your daughter, who will do this, who will do that. You are cooking from morning to night. Some of you, your children, in fact, this holiday season, that's when they will be exposed to a lot of unnecessary abuse. And we are there, we are busy. We are busy celebrating Christmas. We are going from one meeting to the other. We are going to visit one guest. We are going about forgetting the main thing that is most important, your family, your children. Forget all of that and you are everywhere. You forget all of that and you are everywhere. So the main thing today, we are going to be discussing about how I'm going to help you see how you can use the holiday season intentionally to connect, to guide, and to nurture your children without falling into commercialization, competition, or superficiality. Okay? I'll tell you a very short story about a friend. The friend, he told me that it was during his mother was always going to the mother was a matron. Yeah, she's a matron in the Catholic setting. So the mother was always busy, and during those festivals, that's when all those people would just fill the house. So during that time that he was sexually abused, a boy. So many of us parents that have male children, you feel that that one is a boy, but I'll protect my girl child. If both your boy, your male child, and your girl children, they are all endangered, they all have the need to be kept safe, okay? They all have the need to be kept safe. So it was during that period, during that festive period, that he was molested because the parents were busy. Christmas is here, everybody is moving everywhere. So but today I would want you to pause and pay attention to the main thing. The thing that is very important is your family and your children. So all the busyness, all the moving around, the killing cow, cooking from morning till night. You are busy. You are in the kitchen from morning till night. You don't even know what is happening. Your children, the people that are sleeping over in your house, you don't even know what is happening in their room. You don't even care. You are just busy. You've been in the kitchen from morning till night. Stay with me, okay? Stay with me as we continue this class. So that friend, the mother was a matron in the church, and she was always away, busy doing meetings, organizing meetings, coordinating the women arm of the church. Meanwhile, her son was being molested. Okay, that's the only one he's the only one that told me. So who knows what was happening to the other? Because she had a lot of children. So who knew what was happening to the other children? So guys, today parents, I want you to pay attention, okay, this Christmas. Okay, pay attention this Christmas, because this season can be magical, but it's also a time when children need us the most. It's a magical season, and it's also the time where our children need us the most. Presence matters more than your presence. Many of us, we are just working. You go to work even on Christmas Day. Even the small free time they will give you, okay, you have maybe like few hours to go home and rest and come back to work. That time you will still use it to do other busy things. Thank you so much. Thank you. I am beautiful. Thank you. Hi. Thank you for being here. Okay, so that time that you're supposed to, the few hours I gave you, okay, go and rest and come back. You will still use that time to be doing business. You will not go back to the most important thing that you have, which is your family and your children. You don't give them you don't prioritize them. You are busy everywhere, especially in this festive season. This is the time that children are under attack the most during the holiday seasons. Okay, that's when children are sleeping over. That's when cousin is visiting cousin, uncles are moving over, aunties are moving around. They are moving around with their bad character and everything. You will just bring them in, okay, and house them, not minding that you have a family, you have children in your hands. Okay, you just be there in the kitchen, you are busy, or you just wear your clothes and you are going out with your friends, forgetting your children, forgetting to connect, forgetting that your presence matters than the presence you're trying to get them. All they are just thinking about, okay, I want to get presents for my children, I want to get gifts for them. But today I'm here to tell you that your connection, your presence, your healthy self, your healthy emotional self is what your children, that's what really matters most to your children, not those presents you're trying to get them, okay? Not the presents you're trying to give to your children. Okay, presents matter more than your presents. Those presents you are working on, you are seriously thinking, oh, you want to get your children gadgets, you want to get them tablets, you want to get them you want to get them all those gadgets. Come, let me tell you, your children don't need them. Your children, they need you more than all those stuff. Okay, they need you more than all those stuff. So stop prioritizing presence over your presence. You feel your children don't need your children need gifts. But I'm here to tell you today that your children need you without those presents. Okay, they enjoy your presence. Just be healed, just be whole, and be there with them. You will discover that if you have a lot of things to do together, you have a lot of things to talk about. Okay, life is a very big thing, a very big concept. So people have a lot to talk on. So stop thinking, oh, I need to bring the word down for them before we have anything reasonable to talk about. No, your presence is enough. Your healed self is enough. That your self that we have been talking about, working on your healing journey. That your presence is enough for your children. Okay, it is enough for your children. So I have few things that you can do this season. Firstly, is to connect and to protect your children. Connect and protect your children. Children get busy, distracted, and even vulnerable during holidays. Children get busy. They are also going for parties. They are organizing. In fact, my daughter's birthday was on Sunday. Yes, my daughter's birthday was on Sunday. So children get busy. They are going for parties. Their friends are organizing parties. They are all over everywhere, and they are also vulnerable at this time too, because this is the time that there are also people other as the good people, your good children, your children that you have been raising very well, as they are moving around, those other people too, they are moving around. So you have to be alert. You have to be at alert. You have to pay attention to protect and to connect. okay, to protect and to connect. Say, oh, babysitter is taking care of my child. Babysitter, you have a babysitter. Really? Is that all you? That's giving your children crumbs. That's giving your children crumbs. Give them you. Give them you. Jesus told the woman that that if children don't eat, that the bread is for the children, but you give your children crumbs. Jesus told that woman that the bread are meant for children, but now what are we doing? You say, oh, okay, I'm busy, I need to make money for my children. I need to make money for my children, so I'm busy somewhere. I'm busy trying to make ends meet. But your children need you to protect and to connect with them this season, because as they are moving around, you don't even need them. You don't even need to expose them just like that. They should be moving around. Anybody that invites them, they will go there. You don't even know what is the content of such parties they are going to. You say, okay, so is it not your classmate? Are you not people not in the same school? That means people have the same value, really, because they're in the same school. The families will have the same values. So you have to be very aware to connect. Connection is through connection. Is in connection you will know more about the activities. Okay, it's in connection that you can be able to protect them. But when you don't connect, you cannot be able to protect your children. Okay, so as they are moving around, so they are vulnerable and they need you. So parents and adults must stay alert and intentional. Don't relax your emotional guard. Connection is the first thing. Connection is the first line of protection. Connection is the first line of protection. So you cannot protect when you don't connect. You cannot protect when you have not connected. So the only time you can know that somebody in your house is trying to abuse your child, or some of you self, your child will tell that, okay, that your brother that came to your house, your cousin, your uncle that came to the house is trying to molest them. You say, how can you say that against my uncle? You will not say, are you not the one that is always naked? Are you not the one that went to go and lure him? Really? Is that what a parent should be saying? So you would not even protect your child. You say it's your child that is at fault. You hear that your child is telling that somebody in your house, somebody that you brought into your house, no matter who they are. You will now say, you will now start fighting the child. You have to protect that child. So that is what the season is about. It's for you to connect and protect. Okay, this is what the season is about. Not for business, not for you to be going to meetings and forgetting the most important things to you. I used to tell parents that in 100 years time, in 200 years time, what will be the only important thing? In 200 years time, can you live in a house that was built 200 years ago? Even if it's your father's house, you will not want to. You prefer to use your money to go and rent another house, because at the end of the day, those things will not matter. A car of 200 years ago, you will not want to be seen in it. So the only thing that will matter to you is your bloodline. But that bloodline today, we don't even care about it. We are busy everywhere, going to meetings, you're cooking, you're stressed up. At the end of the day, you come back, you go to bed at 9 when you are angry, you're overwhelmed. Your children should not even talk to you. You just want to rest. Meanwhile, that you can prioritize. It's not everything. You must not do everything. It's not everything you must do. What is the most valuable thing for you to do part time? What is the essential thing to do? It's not everything that you must do. Okay? So I've said protect and connect. That you cannot protect who you have not connected to, because connection is the first line of protection. Secondly, is to let your children be children. Avoid making your kids look like adults. Your teenager wants to fix her nails. Your teenager wants to fix their lashes. Okay? Because they are teenagers. So they need to start looking for husband at their young age. So at this Christmas, let your children be children. They don't need to start doing all of that now. Okay? They want to fix their lashes. They want to tint their hair. They want to wear fancy clothes. They want to follow fashion trends. Okay? That are not their age. But you just say, okay, just go. That is not what you should be doing this Christmas. Okay? Let your children be children. Even if they are 16, let them be children. Let your children be children. Your 16-year-old want to fix her lashes. Your 16-year-old want to think all those stuff that adults do. You're allowing your children to do it because it's Christmas. Those are not what you should be busy doing. Okay, those are not the things you should be busy doing. That is not what you should be busy doing. Encourage play. Encourage imagination and joy. Christmas can be fun without forcing children into adult patterns. You're trying to braid your 2-year-old hair. You're looking for who will make her hair. You're going about, there's one style you saw on Instagram. You want to braid it for your 2-year-old. You want to make that one that we coil like this. So those are not the things you should be bothered about this Christmas, okay? Because at the end of the day, your child will not even care. They will not even remember. They will not remember that hair you are trying to kill yourself for. So what you should prioritize is give them your presence. Give them your presence. Let your child be a child. Let your kids be kids. This is not the time for you to be looking for, that you saw something on Instagram, one 14-year-old, she wore something, you want my daughter to be like that. I want them to show them that she's Egwechi. Dear parents, calm down. Let your children be children, okay? It's not everything that you see that you do. That's what I used to tell my child. It's not everything that you see that you must do, okay? That somebody is doing it does not mean that it aligns with your value. It aligns with it's not everything. So be simple. Allow your children to be children. Okay, allow them to just grow and be children. Let them grow and let them become children. Let them before they can do all those stuff. And now you are trying to paint your children. They are trying to at 16, at 17. They are trying to paint their nails. They cannot wait to get off the nest. They cannot wait to leave home. Well done. Okay, so allow your children to be children. Then thirdly is to stop the competition, okay, and negative peer pressure. Stop the competition and negative peer pressure. Everybody goes through peer pressure. Even our parents go through peer pressure with their age group. We ourselves go through peer pressure. Our children, everybody go through peer pressure. Okay, sometimes it is good, sometimes it is bad. Because most times it's peer pressure. That's peer pressure. When we go out for evangelism, it's peer pressure. We are trying to bring them to the fold. We are trying to bring them. We are pressuring them. Come, oh, Jesus Christ will save you. Come, oh, God, have light. Come, oh, God does miracle. Come, oh. So that one too is pressure, but avoid the negative one. Avoid it. You want to buy car because your friends have it. You want to buy gadgets. In fact, you don't mind stealing. You don't mind doing things that are not appropriate, that are immoral. You don't mind doing immoral acts because you saw somebody have it. So avoid peer pressure, negative peer pressure. Avoid it at all costs. Avoid negative pressure at all costs this season. So just be simple. Be yourself. Okay? This season, avoid negative, stop the competition, negative peer pressure. Adults often compete socially. You want to get the new car. Your friend has bought a new car. Also, when you go to the village, your uncles, your age grade group, he brought the latest Toyota, or the latest. Want to buy it. So this season, don't engage in all of that. Please don't engage or stop those competition. You don't need it. At the end of the day, in January now, you'll be screaming, oh, that January is the longest month of the year. Oh, you need money. Oh, you need that you are stressed out. But you're the one that used all your money to go and buy the gadgets your friend have. You used all the money to go and buy the car. You used all the money to buy your children all the expensive clothes. Now you say January is the longest month because you don't have money again. So to do all of that, avoid those negative peer pressure. Okay? So take your mind away from those new cars, those gadgets, those trips, those clothes, those gifts. If you cannot afford it, if it's not convenient for you, you must not do it. You must not do. You want to travel. Oh, they say everybody's traveling, everybody's going to the village, and you know it's not convenient for you. Financially you cannot afford it, but you just want to travel. You go and borrow money just to appear in the village or just to appear in another place. So avoid all of that this period. If you know you don't have it, you stay where you are. stay where you are. You should not go overboard. Stop the competition this season. Okay, so negative peer pressure leads to stress and models doing instead of being. So as parents, you are models, you are stewards. Your children you are models to your children. So avoid all of that. Yes, January yes, so January has suffered. January has collected. So avoid all of that. In January now, you'll be saying, oh, that January is the longest month. Meanwhile, January has always been there. So it's lack of plan that makes you say January is the longest month of the year, because you did not plan, you did not cut your coat according to your size. I just, oh, now it's Christmas, you want to spend all the money, you want to do onion, you want to do the biggest boy in town. You will go and be spraying money in events. January, when January come now, you start crying, oh, that all your money are finished. Meanwhile, how did you use your money? You use your money without plan. You use your money without wisdom. So that is the third thing, to stop competition and negative peer pressure instead of being. So you do instead of being. So model simplicity, gratitude, and presence. Be grateful this season. Be grateful. I know many of you say, you've not achieved this, you have not achieved that, this one and that one have happened. But many of your friends, in fact, I just stumbled onto my school, one of my school groups, and I saw one of my classmates in school those days. He just died, a very young man at that. So you should be grateful if you are still alive. Okay, you must not have everything. You must not have everything. Even if you have everything, you are going to leave everything. So be grateful for the life you have. Be grateful for your family. Be grateful for your children. Celebrate what you have. Celebrate your presence. Be alive. Be present. Be present where you are. Be present with your family. Be present. Okay, that is the most important present. Not that material things that you're trying to get for your children. Be present. Okay, be present with your family. So number 4 is to preserve, is to give your presence over presence, is to give your presence over presence. So that's where I just finished talking about now, to give your presence. That your presence is going to, your presence is your presence is you being. Your presence is you being. Okay? It's you being. It's not you, it's not you trying to, it's not you trying to, you feel you should not be seen, you feel you should not be, what if you feel what is valuable about you is your money. That is not presence. That is not presence. That is present. Presence is you being. Okay? So stop thinking that, okay, you are trying to monetize yourself. You're always trying to commercialize yourself. You're trying to give money. You're always trying to look for money to give. You're always trying to look for money. So I know we are supposed to pay bills. We're supposed to do all of that. But this season, do not prioritize that. Do not prioritize money, material things. Prioritize presence in your family. Okay? So your emotional intelligence is what your child needs, not that material gift. Not the overwhelmed you. Not the overwhelmed you. Say, okay, go home and go and rest. Oh, go home and go and rest. Say, can you not see that I'm tired? I'm tired. You're always tired. You're always tired. You've not even planned. Okay. Since you know that you work all through the year, you work out. Your office gives you few hours to go and rest at home. That few time you will not prioritize, okay, and plan, okay, this I will spend this with my family. You just start screaming, I am tired, just go away. When you get home, you will screaming. So that is not your presence. That's not your presence. Your presence, you are not present. You are not present. You are overwhelmed, and that is not what your child needs. Prioritize your children, okay? Prioritize your children over gifts. So you are thinking about presence. It cannot replace your what? Your presence. It cannot replace your quality time. So attention and emotional connection. Practical ways you can connect with your family. It's through family storytelling. So you can plan to tell family story time with your family. Okay, everything must not be money. You must not be planning, okay, this is what I want to do this period. Everything must not be money. You can just plan family story time. Okay, playtime. You can play time. You can play games. Buy games. Games are not that expensive. Buy games and keep them in your family. So that you and your family can bond. Okay? So reflection and conversation about the year. You can have conversation and reflection about the year. That's where you talk about your testimonies, your gratitude, what have happened throughout the year. You have conversation. It's in conversation that our transformations that is in conversation. Conversation is where is in conversation that we can create meaningful presence. It's in conversation. So don't be busy, don't be always overwhelmed. Plan to have conversation, plan to reflect. Okay, yes, presence over presence all times. Yes, every time. Presence, your healed self, your healed self. So don't be there and be saying, oh, that don't be there and be saying, oh, that I am looking for money, I'm looking for money. There was a father that said he went to his children's school to drop them. So there was having parents were all over, adults, teachers. So he dropped his children. So the son said, Daddy, your ATM, that you can be going, just give me your ATM. So and the father stopped. That stopped the father in his tracks. Like, So now my presence is equated to my ATM. So and that's where most of us are. We are always working to provide and never give our presence. We are always working to provide, always working to give presence. But we should not stop there. Plan to give your presence. Presence is more than your presence. Okay? So plan to give your presence. So some simple rituals that you can do that strengthen bonds. Practice simple rituals you can do that strengthen your family bonds. You can, as I've mentioned, you can play together, you can cook together, you can do pillow time. We did pillow time the other day with my daughter. She was yesterday night. She enjoyed it so much. Last night she was reminding me that we should do another pillow time. So those are activities that strengthen your bonds as a family. Those are activities that strengthen your bonds as a family. So plan all of that this holiday. If another thing you can do is to another thing you can do this holiday is to have teachable moments this holiday. This is the time for you to teach your children. It's not a time for you to just be loafing around. You are busy, you are going to your friends are having a hangout. There's hangout everywhere in your city. You are there. Anywhere that there's hangout, you are there. So this is a time you can teach. You should teach your children. Okay? Holidays are golden teaching moments. Use them. Use this holiday to teach your children. Okay? So every activity is a chance to teach patience, to teach generosity, to teach empathy and emotional intelligence. Okay? To teach your family values. To teach your family values. So these are the times you should be able to do all of this during the holiday. Not busy everywhere. Not that you are busy, you don't even know where your children are. Say, where is Mama Emeka? Where is your son? Mama Emeka, where is your daughter? Oh, please, I want to go to, we're having women meeting in my church, and you dash off. You don't even know where your children are. In the night, all of you will just come back and sleep like animals. Sorry. So all of you will just come back and sleep like roommates. You are supposed to be family. So yeah, that's not what you should be doing this holiday. You should be connected. You should be connected with your family. Okay? You should be connected with your family. You just go about, everybody asking, where is your child? You say, I don't even know, I want to go out, I'm busy, I'm going out. You are busy. You don't know where your children are. Well done, no. Well done. But this holiday is why you should take the time, where there are teachable moments, to teach your children about generosity, about patience. Okay? About patience, about self-control. This is the time to teach them about empathy. This is not the time to spend the whole day cooking in the kitchen. This is not the time for you to send your children to go and do sleepover. You don't even know what is happening in that sleepover. They went for sleepover and came back. You say, you're back. How was it now? Hope people did not go there and you're fighting. And you hope it did not disturb my sister. Hope it did not disturb my sister. She said yes, or he said yes. Finish. Finish. So this is not a time for all of that. Holiday is a golden opportunity for you to teach your family value. Okay, so this is a golden opportunity for all of that. So example is by helping neighbors, to help your neighbors to volunteer in your community, to care for their siblings, for children to care for their siblings, managing frustration, expressing gratitude. So dear parents, please don't commercialize your parenting or outsource connection to trips or to gifts. Don't outsource your parenting. Many of us, oh, your children are in your babysitter's place. Babysitter. Your children are always with babysitter. When will you be present? When will you be present? Those babysitters, if you're not really concerned about what is happening with the babysitter, whether the babysitter can do a good job, you don't even know. You check them before employing them, and that is enough. The last time you checked the babysitter, the babysitter that is taking care of your children was when you employed them. So you don't do constant reevaluation of what is happening in your home. So, but this is not a time to continue that. Okay, it is not a time to continue that. It is now time to what? Pay attention. I'm giving you an example of the things that your children, that you can help your children to achieve this holiday, to help out in your neighborhood, to volunteer, to care. They can care for their siblings, they can take care of their siblings. Okay, how when things don't come their way immediately, are they patient? Can they manage their frustration? How do they act when they have to wait? Those are the things. It is now this holiday that you can teach all of that. It is in this holiday you can teach all of that. So another thing you can do in this holiday is to rethink the new year mentality. I have mentioned. She said that January have collected. Yes, so January has collected. Is to rethink the new year mentality. Nothing magical happens automatically in January 1st. On January 1st, January 1st did not just appear. So it has always been there. So start now. Okay? Real transformations is something that happens gradually. It is not January 1st will not just come and hit you. No. Okay? You don't need to borrow money to travel. You don't need to borrow money to travel. You don't need to spend all your life savings to get a new car. You don't need to spend all your money to buy clothes for your children to outshine the children on Instagram. You don't need all of that. You need presence. So I have a reflective exercise or question for us today. Okay? Reflective question. How will you create intentional moments with your children this Christmas? How will you create intentional moments with your children this Christmas? Hope you are taking notes. So secondly, is what tradition can you introduce that emphasize presence over presence? What tradition will you introduce that emphasize presence over presence? I've given you an example of things you can do. Storytelling time, pillow talk time. Okay, there are many things you can do. Playing games. You can buy games for your family. Okay, buy family games, puzzles, ludos, there are many games to purchase and keep for your family. This is the time to bring all of them out and play and spend time with your family. Not you are traveling everywhere, you are going everywhere. You don't even know what is happening in your home because you are a busy father, you are a busy mother. Oshe, well done. No? You are a busy father. So in fact, for the past 4 months, you have not even gone home. You don't even know what's happening in your house. So, but this Christmas is not a time. This Christmas is a time for you to stop in your tracks. Stop and reflect. Okay? So, and ask yourself, what traditions can I introduce that emphasize presence over presence? And one beautiful thing is that you don't have to. Even if you have been doing the wrong thing for a long time, you don't have to take forever to go back. The moment you realize that, oh, you have been getting it wrong, you have been giving presence over presence, you can start that moment. Yes, that's the beautiful thing about it all. You can start that moment. You can start from where you are. You must not say, okay, I've made mistake for 15 years, so maybe I need another 15 years. Oh, how will I go back? Don't spend your time worrying. Start from where you are. Start immediately from where you are. Okay, start immediately from where you are. And don't forget to join the Steward Tribers. Okay, join the Steward Tribe. We are onboarding members already. Join that platform. There you'll be held accountable. You will learn parenting. You will learn parenting, the learn skill. Forget what you used to say. Who taught our parents how to parent? Who taught us? Who you will now be pretending. When you're out there with people, you say, my family, we are okay. Our relationship is okay. Meanwhile, you know that a lot of things is going wrong. But because you don't want to face your journey, you don't want to look at your journey. You'll be deceiving yourself. You'll be living in deceit. So, but that is not where you want to be. You want to be in the Steward Tribe. We're onboarding members already. We're onboarding members already. We are starting on the 1st of April. A slot is just 100,000 naira for a single slot. You can book your single slot with just 5,000 naira and spread your payments until the end of 31st of March. Yes, March. Then for a couple slot, it is 150,000 naira only for a couple slot. Okay, so do well to join the cohort. Do well to join us in the tribe. Do well to join the Steward Tribers. Okay, so it's a place you would want to be. It's a place you would want to be, even if you just saw now you have been seeing that these things I've been doing. So this thing I've been doing have been wrong. You can start from where you are. Okay, start from where you are. You don't have to wait another 15 years. You don't have to wait another 5 years. You don't have to wait another 5 months or 5 years or 5 days. You can start today. Okay, it's not Christmas already. You can start now. You can start now. So another reflective question I have for is, how can you simplify your holiday to protect connection and emotional safety? Basically, all these things about emotional safety. Most of us, we don't care about the emotion of our family, the emotional state of our family. We don't care that emotions. We just care about their physical body, and the only thing we care about: food, housing, clothes, school fees, the physical, their IQ, their intelligence. That's school. That's the only thing we care about. We don't care about the emotions. Is this person okay? This person okay? You don't care about all of that. So now I want you to ask yourself, how can you simplify your holiday to protect connection and emotional safety? Okay, so another practical takeaway I want to give is to choose 2 or 3 intentional activities for your children this season. Schedule at least 15 minutes of one-on-one connection daily. Create family ritual that emphasizes reflection, gratitude, or play. Avoid competing with peers or doing all activities that overstimulate you, over commercializing your parenting. Okay, over commercializing your celebration. If you cannot afford it, you don't have to go that route. Okay, stay in your house, play games, have fun, play music. Okay, so Christmas is not a time to start doing things that you see other people doing. Be intentional about everything, even Christmas. Be intentional about your Christmas. Be intentional even about your Christmas. So I have a hopeful encouragement for you parents. This Christmas can be the season where your children feel seen, they feel loved and safe. So let that be your priority this Christmas. It is not about new clothes. It's not about trips or gifts. Or many of your children, you won't travel for Christmas. You just go and mix this one. You just send them away. Your children have gone out. You don't even know what is happening there. So be intentional about your children. Okay. So that's what Christmas is not about. It's not about gifts. It's not about trips. If you can afford it, why not? But if you cannot, do not kill yourself. Okay. It is not about all of that. It's about you being truly present, connect, and lead in love. So now we have come to the end of today's class. I hope this has been blessing you. So share this class with another parent. Okay, Comment one intentional thing you start to do with your children, okay, that you will do in this Christmas. One intentional thing that you are going to do in this Christmas. Comment that intentional thing, and then join us next week Wednesday for another parenting conversation. Most importantly, do not forget to join us in the Steward tribe, okay? Do not forget to be a part of the Steward tribe. Do not forget to become a Steward triber, okay? We are there, we are rooting for you, we are waiting for you, where you'll be held accountable for a whole year, a full year, okay? Join us in this first cohort. Join us in the Steward tribe. Just 100,000 naira to book a single slot, and 150,000 to book your couple slot. It's a transformative experience. Do not parent alone. Parent in a community, created a community that brings transformation. It's in your transformation your children will transform. You cannot lead your children when you are not transformed. You cannot lead your children when you're always yelling, you're always screaming. You say, sometimes you need to shout on these children before they will behave. Sometimes you just need to shout. So that's what somebody said last week. I didn't even say anything when she said it. She said, I was like, but I didn't see you shout. She said, I shouted at him now. I had to shout on him. So you don't need all of that. You don't need all of that for your children to become. It's in your becoming your children will become. So you need a community. Join us, please. Join us. I am begging you today to do that. Your parenting need a whole you. It need a transformed you. So you cannot do that alone. You cannot transform all by yourself. You need a community. You need systems that will hold you accountable for you to be transformed. Yes, I dare say that. You need systems to hold you to be transformed. You cannot be transformed just being alone. You cannot even repeat what was done to you. This is a new era. You are parenting a new era, you're parenting new generations. So you need a community, you need the Steward tribe. Join the Steward, become a Steward tribe, okay? Become a Steward tribe. We're already onboarding members, okay? Stay with us on this platform. Thank you so much, Ma. Thank you everyone for being here. Thank you. I really appreciate all of you, all your presence. Thank you for being here. See you again in our next class. Bye-bye.